Here we go then with this week's Tuesday Tabatta. 4 rounds of Tabatta for upper body, lower body, core, and an up-tempo cardio-based finisher round as well. Each round is 8 sets of 20 seconds with 10 seconds in between, aiming to work at a high intensity, although with the earlier rounds for upper, lower and core, we're looking at good consistent form and a steady exercise tempo to really work the muscles that we're targeting. So, warming up, little jog on the spot, just getting things moving. We're going to bring the knees up that little bit more. And switching it out, jumping jacks. And then back and forth, like those. And back to the jog. And bringing that down then, mobilising next, head forward and back, stretching off the neck and the traps. Then side to side. Really good. Okay, roll the shoulders back. Then roll forward. Make sure we've got a comfortable stance, rotating from the hips as we go through, just a little bit further up onto the toe, that nice rotation round. Couple more. Then we're going to take it down to the hips and knees up and down. Couple more, and then slightly wider squat stance and drop it down into a nice squat stretch. Really let it sink down, so stretch right around the quads, glutes, all our body in that nice position there. Really good. Bring it back up and jogging again, heart rate just coming back up, ready to go. Punch it out to the front. Up to the top, front again, and ready to go. First round for upper body, 2 exercises alternating in between, so 8 sets or 4 rounds of 2. We're going to start in a press up position with the hips up, and we're going to scoop down, half dive bomber, push round, hips back, scoop round. You can also do this on the knees, push down, push up. So it's a half dive bomber, it's almost like a circular motion. Then we're going to come to the top, 2 options. Rotate and rotate to the other side, or add a press up when you've done both sides, or increase the intensity even more with a press up each side. You're not going to do too many repetitions because only in 20 seconds, but aim to push it round so that you're doing a high intensity. If that means changing variation as you go through with this set or any of the other sets, that's absolutely fine. Change the variation so you can keep going and keep pushing for each of the 20 seconds that we're doing. Here we go then. So, half dive bomber first, like a press up position. Scoop down, push round. Hips back, scoop down, push round. Works really well for stabilising the upper back muscles as well as the chest working as we push round. Do some on the knees as well. I'll show that on the next round. There we go. Little breather, hands in a touch. So remember, we're going for a plank this time. And we're up, round to the side. You can just go straight to the other side. Or we can go to the side, add a press up, round to the other side, add in another press up, or do both rotations and then add one press up. So the timing will be changed a little bit. So, full dive bomb, half dive bomber again, or scooping down, pushing out. We'll start with the knees down. Still scoop down, push round. Hips back, scoop down, push round. Same sort of motion, just a little bit shorter and not as much body weight to push up. One more. Okay, so bring those hands in. Up we go. Round to one side. Going to do a press up in the middle each time this time. Round to the other side. Take the press ups out completely, or do them after 2 rotations, one each side. There we go, halfway through there. Scooping down, pushing round, hips back. Halfway. So scooping down, basically into a bottom press up position and pushing straight up and out. One more. Spot on. So because we're working into the same area all the way through the set, expect it to get pretty intense. That's the great thing about it being 20 seconds with 10 seconds off. It's never going to be too long until we've got a little rest. There we go. Okay, one more of each. Bring the hands back a touch. Scooping back. And up. One more. Great job. One more set then. One more 20 seconds on the upper body. Down to the side. One press. Down to the other side. There we go. So, taking it to the lower body, let the upper body recover. We're going to do glute bridges. Nice and intense squeeze. Squeeze up and down. So we're going to squeeze the glutes, chin down. Nice, steady movement. And then, if possible, get something to elevate the heels. You can roll up a mat, as long as it's nice and stable. Use a real low step if you've got a little difference between one room to another. Only to about 4 or 5 centimetres max, 3 or 4 centimetres in. We're going to use these for is heels on into the squat. Now the elevating the heels means we'll get more knee flexion and a deeper squat, working the quads even harder. So it's going to alternate between the 2 moves. Glute bridges, heels elevated squats. 8 sets again, or 4 times round with these 2 different exercises. Here we go. So nice squeeze into the glutes. A little bit of width between the feet. So nice and comfortable, nice and stable. Chin's tucked in a little bit. So we're really squeezing, getting that working nicely to those glute bridges. There we go. I'm going to bring this up. Little trick with the plates or raising the heels. You don't want it to be too wide. And those knees to be pretty much straight, just at the side of the body. Go straight up and down. Raising the heels. So you need to squat that a bit deeper. To take advantage of that. This will really work the quads for a nice full range. Good stuff. So you can take that principle into your regular workouts as well. If squatting is something that you struggle with a little bit, maybe for ladies, long femurs. Long femurs means your hips end up flying back to get the depth. This way, you'll be able to keep your torso more upright. Nice. So halfway through, just keep it going. Nice, consistent, rep speed, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up for 1, squeeze for 1, down for 1. Very good, up again. Here we go. Extra range there, starting to feel that. Working through on these quads now. Great stuff, here we go then. One more set of each movement, and we're going to move on to core. Here we go. Chin still tucked. Surprising how challenging bodyweight exercises can become when you're doing them on a time and consistently just swapping, keeping going. Here we go. Great job, there we go. So, switching now to the core and looking at working the abs. So we're going to go for a nice steady twisting crunch, just rolling across the shoulders. Not really trying to sit up too far. Then we're going to reconfigure, well, we're going to put the hands down, just get nice and stable with the hands under the hips. I'm going to out and up reverse crunch. Double movement, really good when you're working over a short period of time. Really get the abs working in a different way. So timer is on. Let's get ready. Nice little twist across. Sometimes switching particularly from quads straight to core, having my knees up means Really feel that tightness, that lactic acid build up in the quads. There we go, little breather. Hands under, and we're going legs out, legs up. Squeeze out, push them up. When push up, hips just off the floor. Not too many reps, we're almost there already. Nice. Just a quick drink. Here we go. Squeezing across. Great job, keeping it in then. Here we go. Next one. Up. Halfway. Boom. Nice. There we go. Out. Last pair then, with these two. Great job. Alright, last little round. We'll switch to the finisher next. There we go. Great job. Okay. Finisher set next then. We're going for mountain climbers. So back and forth, nice and stable on the upper body. And then we're going to bring it up to skaters. That's a lateral movement. Drop it in behind, little pop across. So like we're pushing off, skating, but we're going to exaggerate that movement with the side to side lateral push. If that movement gets uncoordinated because you get a little bit tired, you can just go through the side steps across, or just make it simple into the high knees or jumping jacks and just keep going. Here we go then. Here we go. Great job. Okay, Shouldn't need too much space, just a little bit longer than the mat for these skaters. So 1 foot behind, little touchdown, reach inside the standing leg. Good cardio, but also good in the glutes. Especially after the glute bridges as well. Here we go. Finish off. Here we go. Nice. Okay, 6 little round. Here we go. Okay, that's fair. Let's crank this out. Nice with mountain climbers and then skaters to finish. Here we go. Nice. Here we go then. And that's it. Pushing it through, working it now. There we go then. 4 rounds of Tabatta done for the different areas of the body. Don't forget, Tabatta sets, especially finisher, like we've just done, great to add on to the end of another workout, like a weights workout or something else. We just want to have a real quick cardio finisher, great way to do it. So stretching off out to the front. Nice upper back stretch. Then hands round, chest up, elbows back. Nice chest, front of the shoulders, delt stretch. Lifting everything up nice and tall, really good posture. Then arm across, bring that round, tucking it in, stretching round the shoulder. And round to the other side. Great stuff, down to our body then. Small step forward, reaching down towards the toe. If you can reach it, just reaching down. So now stretch down the hamstrings and the calves and back of the legs. Spare hand, spare weight on the opposite knee. Then swap it around. And then, nice squat stance, nice width, stretching right down again, letting that body weight just drop down, and this time, a little bit of tension out onto the knees, so we can get the adductors on the inside of the legs stretched, right round into the glutes as well. Bring it out. Great work.